Every day, I find myself wondering, have we lost our minds? This question that keeps popping up as I serve coffee after coffee in London's fast-paced retail scene. You know, the city that is buzzing, people running to work, grabbing their coffee, scrolling to their phones. But where's the warmth? Where's the human connection? It feels like in the hustle of modern life, we've traded kindness for efficiency. Let me give you an example. A customer walks in and I ask, what would you like? They look at me and say, a latte. Simple, right? Then I ask, is it for here or to take away? And they look me dead in the eye and say, yes. Yes? To what? It's like I've asked them something about the meaning of life or how do you discover happiness. Now this happens more than you think. And it's moments similar to this that makes me ask, have we lost our minds? I mean, it's just coffee, right? Now if you look at London, which is the heart of culture, opportunity, and also people who can't decide if they want to sit down or run out the door with their coffee. It's a city that's about speed, fast trains, fast Wi-Fi, and fast customer complaints though. As someone that comes from a European background and a bit of a Latin culture in the mix, where you've got warmth and connection which are part of your everyday life that you see around you, I struggle with how transactional everything feels in here. Back home, you take your time. People stop, they chat, they ask about your day. There's this sense of a community. But here, sometimes it feels that people only see you as a coffee dispensing robot or just a person to meet their ends meet. No good morning, some of them don't even say thank you, out the door you go. Now, let me tell you about the wildest part of working in retail. The customer complaints. Oh man, I've seen it all. For almost. There was this one guy in particular who comes in every day to get his double shot or milk cappuccino with extra foam. I guess one day came out the way he wanted to as his specifics because he's always been special, and then he just lost it. I mean, he snapped, like full-on meltdown. How hard is it to get a foam right, he yelled, as if I'd just ruined his entire week with a slightly less foamy cappuccino. I'm sorry sir, I didn't realize your happiness was directly proportionally to the volume of a foam in your cup. Fucking hell. Honestly, the way some people react, you think that I'm dealing in gold, not coffee. But it's not just the foam though, it's the syrups as well. The other day someone ordered the usual latte with 3 pumps of caramel syrup and by mistake I accidentally gave them 4. 4, yeah? You'd think that I committed a crime, like I stole their dog or something. They were ready to call management on me, call police, maybe even form a protest outside, all over 1 extra pump of syrup. And that got me again thinking, have we literally lost our minds? But then again, I stepped back for a bit in my head, started reflecting, and I started thinking this, okay, so it's not really about the coffee, is it? I think it's something deeper. You see, in general, people are walking in here looking for more than just a drink. I believe that they're looking for happiness or searching for it, maybe for a quick fix to lift their mood, to make their day a little better. And when that doesn't happen, when the coffee is imperfect or there is something that's not falling into place, it's like the entire world just falls apart. But is it really just the coffee? Or are we just unhappy, disconnected, and trying to fill that void with things that can't actually make us happy? That's what got me thinking. I've read that chasing happiness can actually make you more miserable. Crazy, right? Psychologists, from what I've read, say that when you're constantly trying to be happy, you're actually setting yourself up for disappointment. And I see it every day. People come in looking for that perfect drink or whatever they can think of to make their day, but they leave just as unsatisfied. Constant search for happiness in all the wrong places. You might be thinking, it's the city. London is all about success, about keeping up, about having it all. The pressure is real. People are so focused on reaching their next goal, whether it's in their career, their personal life, or even just their Instagram feed, because they forget that you actually have to live in the moment. You need to enjoy it. And when they don't get what they expect, or they don't know how to manage their expectation, well, this is what you get. You get meltdowns over foam, Let me take you back though to one of my most memorable customer encounters. It was a rainy day, classic London. The customer comes in, soaked to the bone, looking similar to they just had the worst commute of their life. They order a flat white and I make it exactly how they like it, or so I thought, as per standard. As I hand them their cup, they glance inside and their face twists with disgust. There's a bit too much foam in this, they shout. I look at it, too much foam in a flat white. I swear they acted like just poured them a bowl of cereal. They demanded a refund, they wanted me to remake it, and it wasn't even about the coffee at that point. It was about control, about needing something, anything in their life to go right. I don't know what was up with that. It just came up to standard, not even off by a bit. Anyway, maybe this brings me again to my final point. Maybe we literally lost our mind because we became so disconnected and so focused on chasing the next thing that we've forgotten what really matters. Each other, this interconnectiveness. We've traded human connection for perfection in these little small things, similar to coffee orders and Instagram likes, because we're always scrolling and refreshing feeds for that next dopamine hit. And the saddest part, you know what it is? We're never satisfied. Look, I get it. Life is hard, especially when you look at the city as London. There's pressure everywhere. At work, at home, maybe from your social media, I don't know. But maybe, just maybe, try looking for happiness in different places, not in the wrong places. Maybe it's not that extra pump of syrup that's going to make your day, but that simple moment of connection that you had to somebody, of looking up from your phone, smiling and saying, "Thanks, mate," or "Thank you." I do worry that if we're not gonna slow down, if we don't start seeing each other again, it's only gonna get worse. So the next time your order isn't quite right, maybe take a deep breath and remember, it's just flipping coffee. It's not gonna destroy your life, or there isn't somebody coming out to nick your dog. Okay? So just chill.